Welcome all to the channel. If you are new here, kindly subscribe and turn on the notification bell. To anyone who is watching this video, give it a thumbs up and watch it to the end. Now, Jamaica's Oblique Seville once again showed that he is one of the greatest and the fastest men in the world. At the Celestia Diamond League, Seville stormed to victory in the men's 100 meter, running 9.83 seconds. And it was not just a win. So let's watch the video and I'll break it down later.
Beat and teach, beat and teach, beat and teach, beat and teach. Oblique Sefi beat and teach. People, Oblique has just won the men's 100 meters at the Cilicia Diamond League meet, right? My people. He has won in a time of 9.83 seconds, a meeting record. Second place was Kenny Bednarik, 9.87 seconds. A season best third place was Christian Coleman, 9.93 seconds. And Ajay was fourth, 9.94 seconds, my people. You don't know, but it's all about Oblique Seville. Beat and teach. Oblique is back, my people. We're back. Revenge for Ajay. Remember when Ajay did steer him down? You remember the disrespect there? See, Oblique get back at him, you know. Oblique on top, you know. People comment and let me know what do you think about this performance, and also follow the page for more content like this.
Kenny Bednarik just ran Oblique Seville to the line at the Silesia Diamond League in Poland. Now, these were real 9.8s. Oblique Seville, he ran 9.82 earlier this season and kind of fell off. But he just ran 9.83 today. Right behind him, Kenny Bednarik, 9.87. Now, if you got guys like Emmanuel Esime who just ran 9.83 his last season. Now, his last meet. He had the time and the ability to prove that his 9.83 was real today. Now, I know it was fraudulent. Open stadium, swirling winds, Commonwealth games against bums. These times are fake. Everybody ran big personal best and season's best. Jeremiah Azu damn near ran sub 10 there. So that tells you everything you need to know. But these are real sub 10s. Real 9.8s at that. So this was a good run by Seville. This was a good run by Kenny. This was a good run by Coleman. But I hate to break it to you. After seeing how close it was between them, all of them, unfortunately, Noah's going to beat them niggas at the World Ultimate.
Oblique Seville runs 9.83 in the 100 meter to win at the Silesia Diamond League. And it is crazy because 9 guys went under 10. Yes, 9 guys ran sub 10 in one race. I think this is the fastest race in years, and that's just insane. And Oblique Seville running another 9.8 is crazy. It's crazy. He is running at the World Ultimate Championships, I'm pretty sure. So let's see if Oblique Seville could take back his world lead from Noah Lyles. Is it possible? I think it's possible. But it's not going to be easy to take because Noah Lyles is also going to be in that race, and he might just lower his world lead. But we're going to see what happens because Oblique Seville running 9.83 is kind of late in the season for these pros. They've been running for a long time now. Some of them have been running since indoor, and it's just been a long season. So for him to keep running like this fast late on in the season is pretty good. And I really wouldn't be surprised if we see a 9.7 at the World Ultimate Championships. It's most likely going to happen. So, but hey, be ready for that. But there it is, Oblique Seville 9.83 at the Silesia Diamond League. Let me know your opinions down below. And as always, I'm going to catch y'all boys in the next one.
Oblique Seville is back. He ran a time of 9.83 seconds to win the 100 meters in Silesia in the Diamond League yesterday. Kenny Bednarik was close in the 9.87 in second place. And Christian Coleman finished third in 9.93 seconds. Jordan Anthony unfortunately didn't make it to this particular final. And yeah, his season isn't looking too good at the moment. You could see there, Seville pretty much led from the front, and Kenny Bednarik was definitely close in second place for sure. And that is the first time ever in history that all 9 finalists ran a sub 10 seconds. all the way ranging from the 9.83 that Oblique Seville ran to 9.99 by Emmanuel Eseme. So amazing stuff, and we can definitely say that 100-meter athletes are getting faster, and that is something I've said previously this season. So yeah, looking forward to the World Ultimate Championships, Oblique Seville seems to be rounding into form. But again, Noah Lyles has run a 9.79, so he is pretty much the favourite at this point in time. But great race for sure. And let me know your thoughts in the comments, and like and follow for more content like this.
100 meters is easily the worst event in track and field. Easily the worst event.
Yeah, what was that guy talking about?
983, 987, 993, 994, 996.
Yeah, this officially is the fastest 100 meters
Ever ran.
all of the people in the field, 9 of them have run sub 10. 100 meters is so back. Okay, now the weakest event on the track is the 200. Not gonna lie, if you're not running sub 10, you can't enter this race. And this is how it should be. In 2026, with all this technology, all these training methods, this should be the norm. Now, I'm happy that 100 meters has finally stepped up. I'm glad to tell you, if you're not running 995, like from today, you're not getting in next year. Unless you want to get in qualified by points. But if you want to get in straight away, you got to run 995. So, yeah, man, I think World Athletics has set the standard up here. And if you guys have fell for the bait, and you guys are all going sub 10, so it's proven to be possible. People are doing it. So, yeah, man, 100 meters has stepped up since I made that TikTok. But yeah, the first guy, he was talking rubbish, right? I knew he was talking rubbish.
Seville did not just win, but he broke the Celestia Diamond League meeting record, beating the previous record of 9.87 seconds, which was actually set by the American sprinter Freddie Kelly back in 2024. Seville came into this race knowing that there are some serious competitors around him. Running from lane 5, the Jamaica got out strongly and actually stayed composed throughout the race. As the athlete pushed towards the finish, Seville pulled away from the field and crossed the line in the first 9.83 seconds. Behind him was the American Kenny Bednarek, while Christian Coleman also finished among the leading runners. For Seville, this was another big statement. Remember, this is the reigning world champion, and his 9.83 seconds was only 1/100th of a second away from his season's best of 9.82 seconds. That tells you how good his form right now is. But there was another interesting part of this race. Jamaica Seville already had some battles with Nigeria sprinter Kainsola Ajay this season. Ajay has beaten Seville earlier in the season in both London and Eugene. So many fans were interested to see how they will perform against each other, as expected of fans. But this time, Seville got the better of him. Ajay actually finished 4th in 9.94 seconds. And for Jamaica fans, seeing Oblique back in winning form is definitely exciting and, of course, promising. After the race, Seville said he feels that he's pretty good and in good shape and was happy with the victory. He also spoke about how much he enjoyed his first experience competing in Poland. Actually, this was his first ever competition in Poland. And honestly, it looks like Seville is enjoying his athletic right now. He's not just running fast, he's winning, gaining confidence, and preparing for the biggest races still to come this season. Seville also has his eyes on upcoming Ultimate Championship, where he believes he is in great shape to compete. And there is also another interesting battle developing at the top of the men's 100 meter. American Noah Lyles currently holds the 2026 world leading time 9.7 seconds, which he ran in New York, July. Seville 9.83 seconds puts him right in that conversation. Of course, running 9.8 is impressive, but Seville knows that there is still some work to do. The season is not over, and the Jamaica has made it clear that he wants to keep winning. In fact, he already has his next target, Brussels. Seville said that after his victory in Poland, his goal for the rest of the season is simple: keep winning, with his next win hopefully coming in Brussels. And that confidence is exactly what Jamaica fans want to see, Being a fan, that is what you like to hear from who you are supporting, or your favorite athlete representing your country. And now Blake is building his own story. He has already become a world champion, and performance like this shows that he's not satisfied with simply beating a champion. He wants to keep improving, he wants more victories, and most importantly, he wants to prove that he belongs among the very best sprinters in the planet. And with no allies, Ken Bedrick and Christian Coleman, Kenshola Ajay, and other top sprinters all chasing the same goal, the men's 100 meter is actually getting more interesting every week, every time you watch it. Seville has now made his message very clear. He's here to win. And with the Brussels coming up, Jamaica fans will definitely be watching closely. But one thing is certain, Oblique is flying right now, and Jamaica has another serious contender at the top of the world of sprinting. Thank you so much for all that you have watched. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.